I sold my car in Carvana last night.
Well, that's cool.
No, you don't understand. It went perfectly. Real offer, down to the penny. They're picking it up tomorrow. Nothing went wrong.
So, what's the problem?
That is the problem. Nothing in my life goes as smoothly. I'm waiting for the catch.
Maybe there's no catch.
That's exactly what a catch would want me to think.
Wow, you need to relax.
I need to knock on wood. Do we have wood? Is this table wood?
I think it's laminate.
Okay, yeah, that's good. That's close enough.
Car selling without a catch. Sell your car today on
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney+.
Let's go!
Get ready for a new case.
We're gonna crack this case and prove we're the greatest partners of all time!
New friends.
You are... Gary the Snake. And your last name? The Snake.
Dream Team. And new habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home.
You're clearly working at it.
Zootopia 2. Now available on Disney Plus rated PG.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
Pay's checkout is offered by your banks and credit unions. So when you shop online at participating merchants, your cards appear in one place. Pay's. It checks out. Activation required. See Pays.com to learn more. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you guys know that, I guess I don't know where did he get drafted? Richie Saunders, now on the Memphis Grizzlies, he's going to be a 25-year-old rookie. Do you know his great-grandfather invented the tater tot?
The tater tot?
Yeah.
I saw that recently. It was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Like,
invented the tater tot.
How do you know? Like, I always find that funny. So
he was a co-founder of Ora Ida. He was a co-founder of Ora Ida. You know, all those frozen potatoes in the store.
Okay.
And he was just like, let's make these into a tot.
I guess so.
Do they like? I'm just curious who actually really created it and and then he gets the credit. Like, I'm just curious about that more than anything else.
I mean,
realistically, the guy that invented the hash brown actually invented the tater tot, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, he says he and his brothers invented tater tots by taking excess potato slivers and pieces left over from making French fries, chopping them up, press them into bite-sized cylinders. Makes sense.
Okay, he might have heard that.
Yeah. So
love a tot, by the way, especially in a breakfast burrito.
Oh, it's really good. I might get a breakfast burrito.
That texture that it adds, ooh, so good.
Yeah, and he got the NIL deal once. It was like this viral discovery.
Wow, that's hilarious.
So, yeah, how about that?
Good for Richie.
Do you need an NIL deal if your family owns the company?
I'm sure tax implications or something. I don't know if they can just straight up give. I'm sure it's just tax income.
That's a good point.
Whatnot.
Tax considerations.
Yeah, that's the new cash considerations in trades.
Do you believe? Do you believe? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do. Do you believe? Maybe you do, or maybe you don't. Do you believe? I don't know if I do anymore. Do you believe? Let me know when you have time.
This is Do You Believe edition of Basketball Illuminati. I'm Zach Harper. That's Dakhil. That's Wosny Lambre. Our pre-show banter. We could check that off. I don't know. Any draft thoughts? Those are my draft thoughts. It's Richie Saunders.
Nobody gives a shit about our draft thoughts anyway.
No.
It was kind of a boring draft.
Yes.
We don't watch college basketball.
Well, I do scout these guys.
To be fair to Zach does work. We see it in the bounce. That's how I find out about college basketball, guys. It's what's written in the bounce.
That's right. We love inferior basketball.
Do you believe?
Topic number 1. Do you believe Giannis takes the Heat to the NBA Finals? Oh my goodness. After a miserable year of awkward media posturing, calf injury analysis, missing the playoffs for the first time in a decade, Giannis has escaped Milwaukee, take his talents and brothers to South Beach. Giannis is 1 year removed from 7 consecutive All-NBA first teams and top 4 MVP finishes, but 32 next season, presumably begin his decline. Yeah, he's got all that mileage, all those injuries. Giannis will team with Bam Adebayo, Mr. 83 points, to form an imposing defensive front court. But, how are they going to put together anybody that can score the ball from the outside? That's going to be tough. That's what the front office has to cobble together. Even during Giannis's dominant run, the Bucks only reached 1 Eastern Conference Finals outside of their 2021 championship, losing twice to the lower seed Heat that was led by Jimmy Butler. So will Heat culture and their biggest coup since the decision lead to an NBA Finals run?
Sure. Probably not next year. Probably not next year. I don't think this team will be balanced enough next season to do that. Mm-hmm. But I don't see why the Heat can't figure out how to produce the next Duncan Robinson and Caleb Martin, who I almost called Caleb Wilson for like the 20th time since the Giannis trade. Produce the next Max Strus on the edges of this thing. Make smart trades, smart deals to bring in the complementary pieces that are necessary. I just don't think they're going to be able to pull it off this year and it depends on where you're sitting, right? You can either say Giannis did Milwaukee a favor by entertaining the Boston thing, or you can say he completely fucked the Heat by making them have to take on the likes of Bobby Portis with his flim-flam lack of ability to make a firm decision. Because if Miami was just like, look, you're negotiating with us. Mm-hmm. We'll make it happen that we sign this motherfucker outright next summer, easily. No other team is going to give you anything of any value whatsoever with this guy being like, look, you can trade for me, but there's a for sale sign up in front of my yard and I'm out. But Giannis being like, no, Boston, I'll be willing to play for you. They, in essence, got their leverage. And he kind of fucked the Heat with that, to be honest with you.
Well, I think they always had to give up that level of. It was more about because my issue, everyone's right. Miami finds the guys within the margins. They find these gems, but you need these gems to become gems pretty quickly. That's my only issue with it. It's not whether or not they can find the talent. It's whether or not they can find the talent in the amount of time that they truly have. Not in terms of, is he going to leave, extension, whatever. It's just for however much longer he's good.
I think this was always kind of the trade package or the framework. Maybe it was one extra guy, one extra draft pick.
Yeah, maybe you got Hawkes out of him or something.
It wasn't they put in 5 more pieces into the deal. I feel like this because it was a similar trade package for what they were offering for Dame, 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever that whole saga was. But I just don't think they have enough. I don't think they have the means to build a roster out over the next few years. It's going to be hard when you're going to be paying Bam a ton of money, when you re-sign Giannis and that contract kicks in. That's a shit ton of money in the cap. I mean, it goes back to, I'm going to keep mentioning the bounce because the bounce even this morning was mentioning about the how bad this CBA system is and how punishing it is. So they don't even get a discount for, hey, we found Bam, we helped develop Bam and all that. We don't get any cap relief for that. They're fucked in that sense. They're going to be paying so much to these 2 guys for so long. Mm-hmm. it's going to hamstring them. It's going to be difficult to find the pieces around them. And as Zach was saying, like all the gems you're talking about they just traded out the door. They got to refill the cupboard and then develop these guys all over again. And they don't have time. Giannis is going to be 32. We know the injury issues with everything that he has. I think this is good for them in terms of it makes them relevant, but I don't think they're going to be I think they're going to have a long way to go to compete for the finals. When you look at a lot of these teams are pretty young in the East that are coming up that I feel like they're going to be competing with. I don't know if they're going to be able to.
You want to know your next Miami Heat gem? Myron Gardner. Just wait. Myron Gardner.
I like him.
He's good, man. He can shoot. He's good.
Where's Drew Smith in your gem department?
I like Drew Smith. I don't know that he's good, but I like him. Is that an endorsement? Maybe.
In the weirdest way, it is. He's a Zach Harper favorite. I'm not sure he's good, though, is all we say.
Like he can't shoot for shit, but there's something about him I like. Yeah. I like Pelle Larsson. Like Pelle Larsson, that's another gem.
But this is what we're doing. We're going to talk ourselves into Myron Gardner, Drew Smith, Pelle Larsson.
I think what you're banking on is just like, look, Giannis hasn't really been his defensive player of the year self the last few years. I think you're banking on Spo getting that level out of him, mixing that with Wiggins, Bam, and Davion.
No, he hasn't played next to Bam. Like playing next to Bam will help that a lot. Right? Like where he doesn't have to be necessarily
so much easier defensively. Yeah.
I think him, Bam, Wiggins, Davion, that makes a pretty compelling defensive group to me.
Yeah.
And I think they could be a top 5 defense. The scoring, I just don't see it. And especially in the playoffs, in the best of times with Giannis, those fucking offenses sucked. And I get it. A lot of it was Budenholzer ball, which we know is not optimal for playoff usage. But like in the best of times, Giannis's teams always struggle to score in the playoffs. And so to me, that's the issue for them. It's like they got to squeeze offense out of this group against the best defenses somehow. And it's hard for me to see how your perimeter creation is just Giannis. Because you can't tell me
ideal.
It's Davion Mitchell. You can't tell me it's Andrew Wiggins in year 12.
A little bit. It's not Wig. Yeah. Also, like, if I'm Norm Powell's agent, you better throw me some fucking money. I will go to Detroit so fast.
I heard Norm Powell is gone.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can't get off Jovic's contract, they're trying to get off Jovic.
Bobby Portis, taking on Bobby Portis was just, ugh.
It could have been worse. They could have taken on Miles Turner.
Yes.
Which was on the table. Which was on the table. Like, yo, you're taking Giannis, you got to take Miles Turner. That would have been not amazing. I don't know about finals. I mean, they're not going to make the finals next year.
Seems unlikely.
But the year after, like, I think that's what you're setting yourself up for. But they've got to start getting these. A lot basically, of work the summer league is going to be an audition. Like that's usually like, hey, maybe you can make our G League. This is going to be, do you want to be on an NBA roster?
Is their G League team still in Idaho? Are they like the Sky Force? Like, isn't that where Duncan? Like,
that's a good question. I feel like they moved them, but I could be wrong about that.
Okay, but like that's wherever their G League team is, that is where it's like, okay, what do we have in here that's going to help us kind of Sioux Falls? Thank you, Mace.
No, it's still a Sioux Falls Skyforce, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Sioux Falls. like that, like,
hey, you want to be in Miami or you want to be in Sioux Falls? One of you is going to get the upgrade here.
One of you, I have a plane ticket to Miami. I have a plane ticket to Sioux Falls. One of you is going there. I'm going to break this pool stick.
I'm going to leave the room. You guys figure it out.
It's absolutely insane.
Hello, listener. It's Producer Maze here to talk to you about Chime. You know what shouldn't cost money? Managing your money. Chime is changing the way people bank. It's not one of those traditional old banks that charge you overdraft fees and monthly fees. This is fee-free banking built for you. They have thousands of fee-free ATMs, so you can get your money for free. And it gets better because Chime members can benefit from up to $1,150 in annual rewards. Now check out some of these benefits. You get 5% cash back on Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries, whatever you're using the most. You get savings that grow faster with a 3.75% APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average. You can even get $500 of your pay with MyPay. They also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free, all of which make it so much easier to manage your money. Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today. Head to chime.com/basketball. That's chime.com/basketball. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services from MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime's bank partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required. Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, Spot Me, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his Perfect Bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
This summer, soccer is here, and so are the watch parties. And Uber Eats has your game day essentials covered with 30% off orders from Aldi, Kroger, and Dollar General. Everything you need to keep your crowd happy, delivered straight to your door. Chips, dips, fresh ingredients, and more. Order in so you can lock in for the games. 30% off your grocery order, only on Uber Eats for a limited time.
El 2026 FIFA World Cup Meal llegó a McDonald's con 9 vasos legendarios. En el lineup tenemos Christian CP10 Pulisic, David Beckham, Lamine The Dream Yamal, Ronaldinho El Mago, Monsieur Titi Henry, Son Salih Heung-min, Alfonso Fonsi Davis, Santi Bebote Jiménez y en la portería el que no necesita apodo, Grimes.
Llévate uno de 9 vasos legendarios con el FIFA World Cup Meal. En McDonald's participantes solo por tiempo limitado, hasta agotar existencias.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Do you believe?
All right, let's move on to our next subject, which is the breaking news of this morning, which fucked up my entire morning. Oh my God. All right, last night we get the news that LaMelo is on the trade market. And apparently, like, I started doing some digging and it was like, yeah, Toronto and Minnesota. It was like, hey, Toronto, like that was all the chatter on draft day one, right? Of like, hey, Toronto's going to do this. And then I hear Minnesota. I'm like, Minnesota's not going to do this. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then I ask a couple people who would have some pretty good information for me. And they're like, yeah, this is very real. I'm like, what do you mean very real? Like, they're like next couple days real. I was like, well, shit.
Did they mean next couple hours?
And then I woke up and here we are. The Wolves traded Julius Randle in a salary dump to get away from all that luxury tax, all those aprons. They moved from 28 to 33 in the draft. Ended up getting Isaiah Evans, which I think was a steal of the draft. Like, that's great pick for them. Really, really incredible shooter, good wing. They signed Ayo Dosunmu. They agreed to a $112 million deal over 5 years. Great contract for him, and fantastic. Now you're gonna play Naz Reid at the 4. You're gonna have more shooting out there. Hold on a second. They're not, because they sent Naz Reid 3 pick swaps, which I'm pretty sure like 2 of those pick swaps they didn't even own anyway. I think like they owned them like Phoenix or someone. Like they're just like money laundering pick swaps at this point. A 2033 unprotected first, a 2033 second round pick, to the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes back. Josh Green comes back. Holy shit. Now it's Rudy Gobert, Johan Berenger, and Rocco Zikarsky. I want you to try to figure out if I made up any of those names. Those are real people. Those are real people. You see that giant white guy on the bench in street clothes? That's Rocco Zikarsky. It was a second round pick like a year ago. That's what they got for the front court. I think this is such a stupid trade by the Timberwolves. I think it's a brilliant trade by the Hornets. Like, yeah, you lose your franchise guy, whatever. Show me the playoff highlights of LaMelo Ball. We can't clip those in? We can't clip those in?
I'm less down on it. I see the quote-unquote vision. I think this definitely juices their offense without a doubt.
To win the social media wars?
No, man. I'm just saying, like, this whole idea that Ant has to play point guard and do every single thing, meaning create his own shot and create shots for others every single playoffs, every possession, and then, turn around and have to be one of their best perimeter defenders every single playoffs. I think I can understand why they don't view that as the optimal way to move forward.
If you thought he had to defend on the perimeter before,
so
he just brought in LaMelo Ball.
But he doesn't have
but
to do
he's
as much
doing less on
offensively,
offense, though.
Is what was
the thing.
That's right. Because now you've got someone who shoots 40% from the field, not three, the field.
I think the context in Charlotte matters. Like, I've always been a LaMelo Ball skeptic, but I just think he's not asked to do the same things that he chose to do in Charlotte.
If he fundamentally changes everything about his game, this will work.
Yeah. I mean, it's a more serious situation.
Was that's not happening. That's not happening.
Look,
He's not
I'm not
changing
saying
his
that it will or it won't. I'm just not willing to say it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible.
I'm telling you it won't. This is a terrible trade. You're giving up the rest of your draft flexibility for LaMelo Ball? I didn't believe Ant was leaving before. Now I believe it's on the table.
Yeah, I guess I'm not convinced that, because with these pick swaps that people in our industry like to fucking jizz their pants over, like, I'm not convinced the Charlotte Hornets are going to be better than the Wolves. 28, 29.
Agreed.
Like, why? Why should I believe that? I don't give a shit about that.
But you use that and the 2033 unprotected for a better trade.
Somebody better than
a better trade. Yes. It's not about losing draft capital. It's about losing draft capital for this.
My only thing is with it, like, I'm not as down on it as you are, Zach. I'm not as high on it as Waz is. I'm probably kind of in the middle there, where it's like, I understand what they were trying to do. No, I'm middle of the road. I'm right in the middle between the two of you guys. I'm right down the middle of the road, Zach. Down the middle, Mo. I think I kind of see what they're trying to do. I don't know necessarily I would have done it for LaMelo. I'm with Waz in terms of the pick swaps, but you're right. Like, go find somebody else. I just don't know who's out there and available that they're going to be able to get this. Like, it's, the go get Jaylen Brown. Like, Naz Reid isn't going to get you Jaylen Brown.
You know what this feels like?
And the Celtics don't want the pick swaps. Like, that's where I'm kind of like they need a win now guy. For me, I just don't. I'm more kind of confused from Charlotte's end, more just because, like, you had the best season you actually had. Like, I understand the problems.
Nowhere.
Well, I don't know, but that's the thing, though, Zach. Like, they got going late in the season. Their fucked up start forced them into a play-in where, they had a bad game. How many teams have had bad games throughout the course of a 7-game series?
They won. They barely beat Miami.
Oh, they were 10. They were 10. Sorry, right. Sorry,
so
my apologies.
I'm saying is, like, over the breadth of the year where they played mostly like good, I thought that was something to build off of.
Sure.
Again, I've been a LaMelo Ball skeptic his whole fucking career. I just think context matters. Like, to use Andrew Wiggins as an example, He goes to Golden State, and the context, he changed the way he played fundamentally. You know, a lot of it had to do with a contract year.
LaMelo's not in one.
And he played the best
LaMelo is in one. He's got a contract extension, $120 million over 2 years coming up July 6th.
He's not getting no extension on July 6th. He's not getting no extension on July 6th. No shot. He's going to have to prove it. It's a show me contract. And I get it. His agents could be like, really? You're not going to sign me after giving up Nas Reed and all that shit? But, hey, look, here's the other part of it, too. Like, I respect Tim Connolly's YOLO mentality. He don't give a fuck.
You know where he's about to YOLO? Away from the Wolves in a year. He's not coming back. He's out.
He doesn't care about
the A-Rod shit is
fuck.
Yo, the A-Rod, they remember
this you know what this is? You know what this is? This is an A-Rod was on House of Highlights ass page type of move.
Well, the thing is, too, Glenn Taylor, remember when Glenn Taylor in the court filings basically called them broke boys?
Yes.
I think
that's why I gotta whisper this. That's why Tim Connolly's leaving next year.
I think there was something to that rhetoric in the court filings. But look, here's the thing too. And I know we overreact to, playoff results. It's like when I watch Jalen Brunson, right, go from, and a lot of it is Mike Brown had to fucking wake up, but he goes from getting smoked by CJ McCollum to being like, yo, we're going to find the non-dribble drive threat on every team, put Brunson on him. When they put him in the switch, make sure he has to make sure he's working his ass off on the hedge and recover so that we don't have to switch that. Be a charge taker.
Now you're just now you're just full of shit. Now you're just fucking around.
Hold on. Like, no. I'm gonna see. Waz might be onto something here. Waz might be onto something here. Hold on. I'm on it. You keep going. You keep going.
The next thing, the next thing for the Wolves though is like they're thin up front now.
Oh, so
right
thin.
Now it's Rudy Gobert.
Rocco Zikarsky.
It's a Jenga piece.
Up front and
it's a Jenga piece with Jaden because it's like, yo, okay, we gotta pray that the other team we gotta pray we have the other team as a 4 that we can hide either Ant or LaMelo, depending on how we're feeling that day on. That the 4 won't just batter and bruise that guy, so that Jaden can go out and guard the best big
LaMelo
wings.
Ball didn't draw one fucking charge last season? What? Not even by accident.
Do we believe in the power of...
Plumlee drew one for the Hornets.
No, as I started talking about the things that Brunson is willing to do on defense...
Wait, not one was. Not one.
But I'm just saying, the guy
wasn't walking through the lane and accidentally looked up and a guy was coming to dunk and he just stood there and took a charge.
Zach, the guy's
couldn't magoo his way into a charge.
Has reasonably quick feet. He's lengthy. He has the size. He has the tools to be a solid defender.
We're still waiting for it
with
to
amazing
happen.
effort. If he puts amazing effort.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Tough.
If he tries, he could be a defender.
It's tough.
He's also missed 37% of his career games.
Yes, that's a thing. Played 72 last year, but yeah, that's a thing.
That's a thing you have to kind of really be concerned about as well. Like they don't have the margin for error for Minnesota is very slim now at this point, right? Like you can talk about
it was already pretty slim, right? They're clear to me, clearly the third best team in the West, right? Or they were clearly the third best team in the West, but there's a gap between them and the Thunder and Spurs, like a big gap. Now I think they just made that gap bigger.
I just don't think there was any trade they could have made that would have shortened that gap. Like I don't know. I mean,
right now. No, but I don't know.
Down the road,
Take
I know what you're saying.
Breath.
Trade deadline, we might have something. Right. Like, I know what you're saying. Like,
what if Melo's even better than he was last year? And he
wasn't good last year.
He was good last year.
20 and
he
7.
wasn't an efficient
40% from the field.
He wasn't an efficient scorer, but the Hornets were a better offense when he was on the floor. Sure. And a lot of it is what he was like, his gifts.
They were also,
he does have gifts.
They were also one of the best defenses in the league when he was off the floor.
Yeah, that's...
You win some, you lose some, Zach. It is
you
win
some, you lose some.
What fucking response? What a response.
Hey, speaking of LaMelo, let's go to our next topic.
Hold on. Just real quick. The biggest loser in all of this, Rudy Gobert still not seeing a pass.
Oh, man.
Doesn't matter. He can't fucking catch it if he does.
Oh, man.
Speaking
I
of
look
LaMelo,
forward to watching it. They're shooting right to the top of my league pass standings.
Yeah, no, hey. They won the social media wars.
I can't
LaMelo's super
wait
popular on social media.
to watch LaMelo trying to guard
I'm about to get
OKC's off-ball shit. They're like movement-based offense. LaMelo, like, keeping track of switches, talking in the back line, all of that, backline communication, all of that.
Why
I look forward to it.
One, the Wolves lost because Wemby was good, but two, they couldn't defend the three-point line against them at all. Now what?
Yeah. 6 for
LaMelo's
7.
gonna be taking selfies
6
while
for
they're
7.
jacking
Good
up
feet.
threes.
High basketball IQ.
What? That last one. The first two I'll buy. He is 6'7". He's got quick feet.
Yeah.
Plays.
Tough.
Yeah, tough is indeed. All right.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get styled.
Not today, sweatpants. Somebody's wearing jeans that fit.
Wow! No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
I really look my best when someone else makes the decisions.
Hey, we can all see you two-way mirrors.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at StitchFix.com.
I want to hug you. I'm going to hug you. I'm coming in for a hug.
Do you want to know what it's like to hang out with MS-13 in El Salvador? Or how the Russian mafia fought battles all over Brooklyn in the 1990s?
Well, what about that time I got lost in the Burmese jungle hunting the world's biggest meth lab? I'm Sean Williams.
And I'm Danny Gold. And we're the hosts of the Underworld Podcast. We're journalists that have traveled all over, reporting on dangerous people and places. And every week, we'll be bringing you a new story about organized crime from all over the world.
Available wherever you get your podcasts.
Fear is the virus is trending on TikTok. Vaccines are poison. Then your yoga teacher says that sex-trafficked children are being sacrificed by satanic liberals, but it's all okay. The Great Awakening is coming. What is happening? Every week on Conspirituality Podcast, we explore the fever dreams that suck friends, family, and wellness gurus down the right-wing cult spiral in a search for salvation.
Do you play Dungeons & Dragons?
Baldur's Gate? Board games? Card games? Video games?
We do too.
Hello, halflings!
We are 3 Black Halflings,
a laid-back podcast about diversity in D&D, games, and pop culture.
From kickbacks about current events in the media we love,
to interviews with some of the biggest names in the space.
High-quality actual plays from D&D to Daggerheart.
Join us in the Shire over at 3 Black Halflings, available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Overwhelmed by investing? If you're anything like us, the hardest part is getting started. That's why we created the Investing for Beginners podcast.
Our goal is to help simplify money so it can work for you.
We invite guests to demystify investing.
At least like the minimum 10% into the 401k.
I'm Dave Ahern.
And I'm Andrew Sather.
And we hope you join us on the Investing for Beginners podcast.
Speaking of LaMelo Ball, do you believe Trae Young's agent is the real wizard? Oh, yeah. Allegedly, other teams were interested in signing Trae Young, which caused Washington to sign him to a 4-year, $212 million deal with a player option when we all thought that Trae Young was going to take a pay cut. The only teams that could have signed him were the Nets and the Bulls. Nets did immediately pull the trigger on that Julius Randle deal after the Trae news, which, I don't know, maybe they were interested in him, but Did Aaron Mintz and CAA, are we part of this? Now we have to mention fucking agents in every goddamn transaction too?
Yes.
I mean,
Apparently.
this warrants it, Zach. I'm sorry. This isn't
a
some
deal
like
is not.
two-way
I
guy.
don't believe a trade announcement or a signing announcement until I find out that their agent worked through with the team on it, and we've named the agent.
By
and
the way,
agency.
how do other deals happen then?
They don't.
Just never work with you?
They don't. They don't.
No, I think the guy who orchestrated this deserves to have his name on it.
You know
I'm
what?
Sorry.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
You're
this
probably
one,
right.
yes.
Nuts.
This one, yes.
This is crazy.
There was no trade market for him, and there was the Bulls weren't going to go sign him.
Zach,
And the Nets are going to sign him.
Zach, you gave him C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert.
More importantly,
Okay.
Yeah,
you know, it's like,
not-
we can't let him walk out the door for nothing. You got him for nothing.
I'd rather let him walk for nothing than give him this contract. I'd rather know Trae Young than Trae Young on this deal. Like this is
but LaMelo Ball might work out in Minnesota. The fuck are we talking about?
LaMelo Ball is 6'7", Zach. There's a difference.
And worse.
There's a difference. There's a big, big difference, bro. Like, this dude, bad as LaMelo Ball is on defense, Trae Young is in the bottom 5, like in the actual NBA.
Waz, you don't understand vibes.
Okay. Bro, like,
how does it feel? Sounds pretty fucking dumb, doesn't it?
Look, here's the thing. I'm not one of those people who never thought Trae Young was good.
Right.
Trae Young used to be legitimately good. He used to dribble past guys.
Absolutely.
He used to beat big man on switches. He had the sick ass floater game. He always was one of the 5 best passers in the NBA. Like, Trae Young used to get to the line, to augment his horrible shooting numbers.
Yeah.
This guy was fucking good. He don't do none of that shit no more. He doesn't dribble past guys anymore. He can't be big man on switches. He doesn't get to the line anymore. He's no longer making his floaters. He doesn't do anything anymore.
Waz, can I offer this up, though? He has never been this slept on in his life.
Oh, yeah, I saw that clip.
And imagine when the Wizards are the 1 seed in the East next season. Imagine that.
Danny Green, my co-host, said they'll be better than Miami next year. Healthy Trae, healthy AD.
Oh, is AD going to be there? AD's still not working on a trade?
By the way, also just healthy AD?
Yeah.
When was that? Like, when we had that?
It's tough.
It's tough.
So, what I heard, and we always kind of underrate and discount this stuff, is that Josiah is tired of going to games and watching scrubs.
Yeah.
Players that nobody's ever heard about. His rich friends want to come to Nets games and they're like, okay, who's on your team? And it's like, Demon? Like, he was just like, bro, like, I get it, the rebuild, all of it, but like, this is fucking awful. Another 82 games of this shit? So they definitely were the ones that jacked up the price. Like, fuck it, we'll pay him his max salary. Who gives a shit? We got a bunch of young guys that are on the cheap. If they're as good as we thought they were when we drafted them, it'll be fine. But Washington being like, no, we need, so what I think happened too is Trae Young helped them tank. Because, you got a player that prominent. He's represented by CAA. He's in a contract year. You trade for him and you tell him don't play, thereby trying to recover his market value. I'm sure they're like, yo, we're going to give you $40 million for 3 years. Opt out. You know what I mean? You get an extra $70 million guaranteed because we know you got the 49. And if somebody in free agency wants to pay you more, we'll even match that. They humored it. We'll even match that. Knowing, as we all knew, nobody was going to offer that, right?
I've heard the same stuff about Josiah. Please, have at it.
No, it was like
what the fuck?
Was Washington when they made the trade? Was this just already done?
It wasn't.
When they made
No. It was not. It was not.
I think
can
a
tell you
smaller
for certain,
deal was done.
I have it on very good authority. This was a smaller deal. Okay. And then his agents Aaron Mintz and CAA made some made some moves with drumming up interest or fake interest or enough of a threat that Washington was like, all right, we'll give you a 4-year, $212 and a player option.
And a player option.
The player
How is
option.
he not getting the Mike Nori contract?
Don't get me started on the Mike Nori contract. Don't fucking. We got another half hour of a show if you get me on that. No, it's not a fucking genius move.
If anyone other than Tom Dundon did it, if anyone other than Tom Dundon did it, we'd be saying, hey, this is Galaxy brain shit. Now all of a sudden he doesn't want to put any money on renovations.
I think it's absurd.
Nobody. Any team fucking did it.
Give him 2 years guaranteed with the third-year team option.
I got a basketball genius, 1 year, 2 team options. Brilliant.
1 year? And his
3 if I wanted to be.
What the fuck?
You got to fire your agent.
Yeah.
I know he got passed over for Chicago. He's been passed over on a few deals. Like he's going to be a very good NBA coach. He's a genius. Like he's really like
so
probably
he's like
the
really
best.
good, you think?
He's the best assistant coach in the league.
Wow.
He's legit.
I did one of those NBA streams or whatever where we interviewed him. Bro, I was ready to run through a wall for him.
Wow.
That's like he brings a lot of juice. He brings a lot of energy. He's going to be perfect for this young team, and they completely fucked him on this deal.
That's fucked up. So let's just say the Trailblazers.
How come we don't put his agent's name on the deal on the post?
Yeah, Micah Nori.
First of all, the dollar amount isn't even out there yet. I remember when Monty signed that deal in Detroit, that shit was immediately out there.
Brett Just and Michael Nori worked very hard with the Portland Trailblazers and Tom Dundon to get this 1 year with 2 team. I'm just mimicking the template,
bro. So this guy actually had a reputation and took this deal anyway. I mean, so another part of this stuff that we often don't know whether it happened, maybe it is like, yo, look, you come in here, show and prove, we'll rip up this deal and give you a nice one. Maybe there is that understanding that if he comes in and kills, they don't just keep the next 2 years and just savagely have him crazily underpaid. Maybe that's the idea here is like, I'm so confident what I'm about to do with this group, and I got a basically handshake deal with the owner that if I kill it, he's going to pay me. Maybe that's what's happening here, because shit like this happens all the time. I believe Presti had that kind of arrangement with Paul George when he got him to re-sign in OKC. Like, look, if you're not feeling this, we'll gladly trade you. We'll find a place to get you out of here. You know what I mean? We're not going to hold you hostage here.
I think you see that with a lot of extensions now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe there was some kind of agreement between the owner and this dude that like, yo, if you actually kill it, we'll give you a real contract.
Let's do the flip side of it. Denny Advia gets hurt early in the year, misses a ton of games. Your team's cooked. End of the season. Okay, we're gonna decline the team option, and we're gonna find the next coach.
I'm guessing he goes and is the lead assistant somewhere and takes a slight pay raise from what I'm sure the Blazers.
Yeah, exactly. And good for him in that remark. But that deal is fucking atrocious.
Brilliant.
That's ridiculous.
You also have to factor in that he hates the city of Portland. Not Micah, Tom Dundon. He's not putting any money into this renovation. So he's like, yeah, well, you know, that's the he said like, well, we're paying these ridiculous taxes. So
what taxes? Where are they? What city taxes?
Where is he going to try to move the team?
Who cares? I mean, I think he just doesn't like Portland, but they're not. But
Silver allowing them to move.
NBA's not going to.
Allowing them to move out of Portland, bro.
That would be.
The NBA's not going to do that.
While New Orleans still has a team,
I know.
Unless Nike and Adidas are moving with them, that's not happening. You're not moving a team out of Portland. That
Right
fan
when they
base is
get
too
a
good.
team in Seattle.
And people would be like, "Oh, well, they said it Seattle." Yeah, and they learned their lesson. Like they're not going through that again. David Stern might have done it. Adam Silver's not doing that.
Yeah, David Stern, a stain on your legacy.
If I'm Tom Dundon, this whole summer in Portland, I'm bringing the Stanley Cup with me. You have to. All right, that's gonna do it for this edition of Do You Believe? For Waz, for Maze, for Mo, for Rocco Zakarski,
for Mellow Ball,
for LaMelo. Quit! Don't call him Mellow. I swear to God.
LaMelo Ball. I'm sorry.
I'm with Zach.
A zebra can change his stripes. Zach Harper.
For Aaron Mintz and CAA. Brett, just keep your third eye open. We worked really hard with Anthony Mays to put this episode together. I want you to know that.
We actually did.